What's the greatest mistake we can make? The greatest mistake, I would say that we would make is we get out of a habit of a daily routine. Okay? We get out of a habit of daily personal development. We get out of a habit of daily learning. Okay? But law of attraction, what we have to understand with law of attraction, we attract who we are. Okay? We attract the secret you. I attract the secret me, what I'm secretly thinking about deep down. That's the law of attraction. That's what attracts to me. We attract what we're secretly thinking about all day long. That's what comes to you, positive or negative. That's what we attract. Okay? And this is why prosperity teachers tell you about personal development, tell you about daily training, because you're slowly changing your paradigm. You're slowly changing the way you traditionally think. Okay? And for all of us, it's so easy to think negative. I mean, it's almost like right when you wake up, if we're not in control of our thoughts, our mind will drift into negativity. And I don't know about you. I can just talk about myself. Like if I'm not careful, if I get out of my morning routine, lots of time my morning routine, if I get up, even if I walk over and make some coffee, sip on my coffee, I usually try to grab a book I'm reading on. Usually one of the books I read is The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. I just read it over and over and over again. I try to think about stuff, positive. But one of the things I find is when I start getting out of my routines, when I stop doing my personal development routine, I'm stop learning, okay, even though I might have read the book a million times. And it doesn't matter why I got out of the routine, okay? Lots of times we can think back and whatever the reason why we got out of our routine, even though maybe we took to a new job, maybe something, changed our routine, maybe we moved, maybe we went on vacation and came back. No matter what it is that kind of altered our routine, we got off our routine for a little bit. And so most of the time when we get off of our routine, what happens? We stop doing a personal development routine. We stop learning, we stop growing. And when we stop, you might not notice anything the first day, but as it drifts into day 1, day 2, day 3, week 1, week 2, week 3, month 1, month 2, month 3, so forth and so forth, we start going back to our traditional way of thinking. If we were always negative, we start noticing that, I'm a lot more negative now. You know what I mean? We might start noticing that we're not as happy as we used to be. We might start noticing that it doesn't seem like, I'm attracting the good to me. Make sense? And that's really all comes from the greatest mistake is we get out of our routine. We stop learning. Okay? Learning is everyday life. No matter how much we do, what we're trying to do is, see, the hardest thing here is, and I hate to say hard, it's easy in fine sight, but what's hard is, no matter how old you are, if you're 30, if you're 25, 20, 25, 30, 35, no matter how old you are, if you're 30, 35, let's take that for example. Well, if you're 35, you have a 35-year-old habit of thinking how you think. Doing things a certain way. But most of the time, we think how we think since we've been 5 years old. Makes sense? It's never changed. Maybe it got worse. Most of the time it got worse and worse and worse as older we got. So you have a 35-year-old habit you're trying to change. You have a 30-year-old habit you're trying to change. You have a 25-year-old habit you're trying to change. You're trying to change your thinking, but you've been thinking the same way for 20 years. Okay, that's not going to go away overnight. And this is what I found even in my own life. It's not going to go away overnight, but you can shift your thinking pretty quick. Okay, through personal development programs, through scheduling, through training, having routines in your life. Okay, this doesn't have to cost you money. I'm not talking about money right now. I'm not talking about you have to buy this program, buy this coach to help you. I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about you can do this for free. You can alter your life for free. You can change your routines for free and get on a better routine for free and change your thinking for free. Okay, it's not about the money. But I am here to tell you is when you get off of your routine, you stop doing your personal development stuff. You will slowly drift backwards. You will slowly drift backwards into the traditional way you've been thinking for 20 years, 25 years, 30 years. It will happen. It's happened to me. You know, when I get off my routines, something shifts. Next thing I know, I haven't been on my routine for 6 months, and I start to drift backwards to how I traditionally used to think. I mean, I've experienced my own self. I mean, look at it this way. That's kind of a hard example to kind of get. Look at it this way. I mean, every one of us has tried some type of diet. Maybe over time we've lost weight, gained weight. We used to be in terrific shape. Now we're not. Or we go back and forth, or we start going to the gym every day. We do it for a year. Then something takes us off our routine and we don't. Okay, what happens when we stop working out? What happens when we stop staying active? Okay, we don't gain weight overnight. It happens slowly. It creeps up slowly. That's how it happens. Then one day, 6 months later, you wake up, you look in the mirror, and you start feeling, oh, I kind of look kind of chubby. Or 6 months later, you look in the mirror, you start feeling more tired, more sluggish. It doesn't happen overnight. It creeps up on you. See, when you get out of a routine, it creeps up on us. And that, my friends, is my battery's going to die. Like I was like staring at it. But that, my friends, is something we have to be aware of. Okay, we're all human. Okay, we're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to get off a routine, get back on. Don't beat yourself up over it. Okay, we're all human. It's going to happen. We're going to go somewhere and take us off a routine. But you get back on the bike and you start pedaling again. You get back on the bike and you start doing it again. You get back on your routines, start adjusting your routines. Now, this is what I do find. The more you do it, it doesn't take as long as in the beginning as it takes when you get back on the bike. Okay. Especially with mindset, especially with law of attraction and stuff, especially with thinking. And it takes a little bit, but it doesn't take as long as once you jump back on your routines and stuff like that. But that's what I would say probably is the biggest mistake in law of attraction. We get off our routine. We get off our training regimen. We stop doing it. Then when we stop, we slowly start going backwards. We slowly start going back in the past, how we used to be. That slowly starts to happen. Okay, we gotta stop that. I'm talking to myself too. But anyway, just want to share that thought to you. I might crazy have to go comb my hair. I woke up. But anyway, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.